long-term chronic disease caused by high blood sugar levels in the body. A person becomes diabetic because insulin production is inadequate or because the body's cells do not respond properly to insulin, or both. According to the Ministry of Health, diabetes and its related complications is the largest single killer in Belize. Approximately 15% of the population is diabetic, and it is not specific to the adult demographic. Children as young as 5 years old suffer from the disease. Since Monday, the Belize Diabetes Association began its annual camp for diabetic children.
This is our 5th annual diabetic youth camp. It's for children and young people. We have had participants as young as 5 years old and going up to about 21. It is for them who have been recently diagnosed to learn how to manage their condition, to understand better what diabetes is and how they could live healthy lifestyles or to live a very good quality of life with the condition, with the proper nutrition and exercise.
In 2013, it was estimated that over 382 million people throughout the world had diabetes. Diabetics will typically experience frequent urination, become increasingly thirsty and hungry. And for the parents and children in attendance at the camp, the disease is very much real. 10-year-old Diane Castillo was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes 5 months ago and is taking insulin twice daily.
My mom noticed that there were strange things happening with me, so she took me to the polyclinic. And then the next day when I went to school and she went to get the results of my blood test, it said that my sugar was over 1,000 and I had diabetes, so I needed to be taken to the hospital immediately.
So what were some of the symptoms? Were you feeling dizzy or anything like that?
Well, I felt hungry a lot. I was thirsty. I always wanted to go to the bathroom. I would be tired. I'd be dizzy, yes.
What is the camp teaching you?
Well, it's teaching you about the insulin types. It's teaching you about testing yourselves. It's teaching you about all the healthy things you should eat and many more.
19-year-old Clyde Lewis has been living with diabetes for the past 2 years. He says that a healthy nutrition has kept him alive.
I first found out on my birthday. It was September 11th. I started to eat some ice cream cakes and things. Then like a day or two after, I started feeling bad, started throwing up, and after that felt weak. So I went to the healthcare center and I had to check my sugar, then they have to rush me down to the hospital.
So what type of diabetes do you have?
I'm type 1, where we're insulin dependent. We use insulin to help break down our sugar.
This year, however, the campers have a heavy heart because in February, one of their own 16-year-old Rhea Young lost her life to the disease.
As an activity for closure for the children who have been coming to the camp in previous years with her, we had an activity where we did memories of her through art and sharing those together so that they would be able to have that opportunity to close that particular experience and to remember her in the way she was, very vibrant. And for us to also be mindful that young persons are being victims to this illness, and for us to also recognize that we need to ensure that we do as much as is possible.
So what is the leading cause of the disease?
It is important for us to reach as many of our population as possible to let them know that they too may be susceptible to developing the condition based on their family health history or their lifestyle. While we have, this camp is for children and young people who are living with type 1 diabetes, a growing number of persons of their same age range are developing type 2, which is because of lifestyle, unhealthy eating.
Serious long-term complications of diabetes include cardiovascular disease, stroke, chronic kidney failure, foot ulcers, and blindness. Dwayne Moody for News 5.